Hallå och välkommen tillbaka till Portisarno Memoria, höll jag återigen på att säga. Det är inte meningen att jag ska säga så, men vi befinner oss i spelet If My Heart Had Wings. Jag tänkte spela lite mer av det här, lite snabbis innan jag går och lägger mig. Ska upp tidigt och jobba imorgon. Måste hinna duscha också, så jag ska väl spela in det här avsnittet och gå och duscha sen. Och sen ska jag väl gå och lägga mig, vilket är jätteviktig information för er att veta. Så vi tar en lyft. Sista den här dosan. Oroa er inte, jag har mer i kylen. Och sen så kickar vi igång det här. Oh! Amane-senpai was inspecting the parts I had showed closely from every angle. She let out a sigh of admiration. Are these okay? Yes, there's no doubt about it. Glomp. Whoa. Thank you. She suddenly hugged me. Ah, again. What is this? What's going on? Thank you, thank you. Amane-senpai pressed and rubbed her forehead against my cheek. Ouch, hey, it hurts, senpai. I'm not good at expressing my thanks, just because I'm stupid. Rub. It hurts, but it feels nice. Oh my god, must savor the feeling of being a creepy pervert. Because she was hugging me tightly, just like her forehead. Her ample chest was also pressed against me. On top of being beautiful, senpai had a good figure too. Her breasts were bigger than they looked. Whether I liked it or not, I was made to experience it first hand. Whether I liked it or not, det är klart du gör det, du är för fan. Creep 101 på den här jävla skolan. How indecent. What's with that expression? He's thinking of something dirty. Hey, you there. Don't just pick up whatever. It was lunchtime, by the way. I came to the garage with the parts I got from Anchan, and now, slightly bewildered, I was in the middle of her unexpectedly warm welcome. I came here with Habane-san and Agia, had tagged along for some reason, and I was feeling the pain of their stares. Thank you! After I tore myself apart from senpai, which felt like getting away from a playful big dog, I finally gave her the parts. But please, go ahead and use them. Thank you, but you sure got them quickly though. My friend works in a workshop that deals with manufacturing and processing special parts. When it comes to such things, he should be able to make almost anything. As for these parts, it seems that Anchan examined the blueprint and made identical copies. Let's install them right away. Amane-senpai took the parts and walked towards the glider. Phew, that surprised me. Amane-senpai is pretty bold, isn't she? She hugged him the other day too, and this guy sure looked delighted. As I thought, Aoi's a typical guy. Don't say things like that about me. Anyway, why did you come with us? Me? I wanted to see what this thing with Amane-senpai is all about. Besides, it seemed like fun. Det är så svårt att switcha. Habane-san was frowning for a while. She might have been annoyed because someone else found out about our secret place. Amane-senpai, like a kid who just got a toy for her birthday, had immediately started installing the parts. It looked like they were a part of a meter that was in the cockpit. She was diligently disassembling mechanical parts inside of it. So, this is a glider, huh? Agahaba went beside senpai and watched her work. It doesn't have an engine, does it? How does it fly then? It glides on the wind. Ja, ska hon berätta det igen hur de funkar? But it has to take off first, right? Yes, there are several methods for doing that, but in this case, a winch is used to fly it like a kite. Huh? Something this big? Yeah. Himari stared at the aircraft in disbelief. Habane-san and I were tirelessly looking at the sleek aircraft, as if appreciating a work of art. Immersed in installing the parts, Amane-senpai seemed to have already forgotten about our existence. It was like when I came here for the first time when I met senpai. It will fly again! It will fly to the sky that Isuka spoke of. Huh? Huh? What's the matter? Nothing. Okay. Excuse me. A female student who looked like an upperclassman came into the garage. Girl who seems like a senior. Is Mochizuki-senpai here? When I tilted my head, wondering who could that be, Ageha whispered to me. That's the vice president of the student council, Kumoya Akari-san. Vice president of the student council? Studel. What on earth did she want? If we're looking for Amane-senpai... At that moment, her head was completely buried inside the cockpit. As the vice president saw that, she briskly approached the cockpit and peered inside. Mochizuki-senpai? Mochizuki-senpai? She called out in a louder voice, and Senpai finally turned to face her. Hi, Vice President! A familiar greeting would suggest that they were quite close, but the Vice President didn't seem that way at all. She kept her firm attitude and asked, Oh, what have you been doing? What have you done about the... De byter röster hela tiden. Jag tror inte att hon är en jätteviktig karaktär heller. What have you done about the matter we have been talking about? No, wait. The truth is, I still haven't found anyone. So, those people aren't with you? They aren't. They just came to deliver some parts. Amane-senpai answered downheartedly. The vice president let out a little sigh. I've told you before, if you don't find additional members for the club, it will have its status revoked. Huh? What did she say? They continued their conversation, leaving us dumbfounded bystanders alone. Alltså det här verkar vara en ganska klassisk plot. But, Vice President! We'll have to tear down this garage and make a factory or something here instead. Liksom vad fan, de har redan asmycket så här material och allting, vad fan ska de göra? Jag förstår att de kanske så här, ni är inte så många medlemmar, nu kan inte ni få pengar längre för att vi kan inte stötta en klubb som bara har 2 medlemmar, eller en medlem med pengar och skit, men ger dem inte pengar då? Hon är säkert här, hon vill säkert vara här ändå liksom. Det är inte direkt så att ni kan göra något annat här, eller? The teachers recognize that this is a special case, but it sets a bad example for the other circles that have a low number of members. If this isn't properly organized as a club at once, revoking its status will be unavoidable. Amane-senpai looked down, greatly perplexed. For some reason, seeing her like that made my chest hurt. Kanske för att du är en människa som har empati, jag vet inte. It's fine. What's the big deal? Suddenly, Habane-san cut into the conversation. You must be Habane Kotori-san, right? The fact that the vice president knew who she was made her flinch lightly, but Habane-san continued speaking nonetheless. I mean, the teacher said it's fine, didn't they? In that case, you have nothing to complain about. Moreover, Amane-senpai is special, isn't she? She's repeating the same year, or rather, she is in this school to do that. Everyone knows this. I thought I saw veins appear in the vice president's forehead as the two of them ranted at her. For the teachers to interfere in matters pertaining to club activities is a clear infringement on the autonomy of the student council. That is exactly the case in this situation. She approached one step without hesitation, while Habane-san and Agaya took one back. There are many circles that want to become clubs, but can't. They don't receive a budget, and there are cases where they don't even meet the requirements to be given a clubhouse. Yesterday, the Taiko Drum Studies Society applied for a place to practice, but that had to be rejected. When that happened, do you know what they said? How would we know that? The Soaring Club, which has 1 member, has a big garage to use. Why isn't there a single place where we can practice? Don't you think this was an extremely fair complaint? Ja, alltså det är ju det från en outsiders perspektiv, absolut. I think it was. Nevertheless, the ones who had their application rejected obviously won't consent to that, will they? However, this garage has been used by the Soaring Club a long time ago, since before we were even born. This isn't something that can be ignored. Perhaps that's also the reason why teachers recognize this as a special case. We in the student council respect this fact as well. evicting Mochizuki-senpai for the sake of some non-serious circle that won't have any satisfactory achievements isn't our intention. That is why... Vice President rapidly turned around, away from Habane-san and Aga, and faced Amane-senpai, who was listening nervously. We request you take immediate action. If it's about the results of the club activities a few days ago, the test flight didn't take place during lessons. Didn't that take place during lessons? That's outrageous. On the contrary, you should consider that another reason to revoke this club's status. Huh? Amane-senpai staggered back from that blow. Well, I guess she has a point, doesn't she? When Habane-san and I saw the glider flying from the windmill hill, it was during school hours. Do you understand? In order to be recognized as a club, you need at least 4 people. You have to find the remaining 3 members. Well, de sitter ju här. Amane-senpai looked down with a serious expression. Ja, Himari är med i robotklubben. But I'm doing this all for myself, so... In that case, it cannot be recognized as a club. Hey. I'll join. Huh? Huh? I quickly raised my hand and everyone simultaneously looked at me. You are the boy who transferred here recently. Minase Aoi-kun, right? The vice president looked at me as if she was evaluating me. I'll tell you in advance, ghost members are no good. I know. That's why I came here today. I have decided this morning. No, actually I have already made up my mind yesterday. I still didn't know much about gliders though. I just thought it would be interesting. I just thought it would be interesting, ja. Du är absolut inte bara här för att få hänga med henne. Just tjej som du får oändligt med kramar av. Just imagining getting on it and flying through the air made me excited. And then we crash and I die. So the end. If Amane-senpai will allow me to join, that is... Yeah, if you want to join, I wouldn't really mind, you know. However, I'm doing all of this just for myself, you know. I still don't know much about gliders, you know. Or about you, you know, Amane-senpai. But if that's what you want to do, then I'd like to help you, you know. I stated my reasons. The vice president still didn't look convinced, though. I wonder if she saw me as some transfer student who barged in suddenly, without even understanding the situation, and tried to act like an ally of justice. I can't really deny that this may be partially true. Well then, I'll join too! Du är redan med i någon klubb. Himari raised her hand in a really casual manner. Even under everyone else's looks, Himari remained aloof. Is it fine that I will be a member of the robotics club at the same time, senpai? Yeah, I don't mind. Himari, you too. Well, it looks like fun. One person left then. Kan man vara 2 samtidigt? Det känns lite konstigt. Everyone's eyes naturally turned toward Habane-san. What? Habane-san turned her wheelchair sideways to avoid everyone's glances. I'm not joining. When Habane-san said that, Vice President made a relieved yet slightly disappointed face. You still need one more person. There's no way it can be recognized as a club as things stands right now. If it's decided that it can't be allowed, what will happen? First, you will have to vacate this garage. Huh? Amane-senpai made a really troubled face. Well, of course she did. If there's nowhere to keep this giant glider, then club activities cannot continue. Agaha and I will try to find one more person. Could you wait until then? Very well, I will wait until Friday. If you can't put your club in order by then, it will be demoted to a circle. You will no longer be allowed to use the garage. Is this clear? Amane-senpai nodded in agreement, without much confidence, and the vice president left the garage. Habane-san, you're not in any clubs, are you? Can we just have your name, only until we find someone else? I refuse. Habane-san bluntly refused and left the garage alone. So, it's no use. We have to do something about it ourselves. Say, you guys... What? Sorry, senpai. We went ahead and joined the argument without your permission. No, you saved me. If it weren't for you, the club would have been revoked already. But is it really alright with you? I planned to do that from the start. Me too! I'm interested in this, in more ways than one. Leave gathering members to us. Amane-senpai, gather some materials concerning club activities that Vice President will acknowledge. Jag blandar ihop så mycket här. I'll do it. Wow. Det är svårt, okej. Det är svårt. Mycket svårt. Is this all right with you? What is? Today's the first time you've been in the garage, right? Even so, you suddenly became a member. But it sure looks like fun, doesn't it? And you're here too. Oh, you... This thing can fly, right? It's impossible not to be excited. True. I raised my voice without thinking. I was happy that Aga felt the same way. Well, in my case, I'm more interested in making it fly than getting in and flying it myself. I want to try to fly it. And also, didn't she stay in school all this time? And repeated the same year over and over again to do this? So they say. Vadå, hon var väl klar med den redan, eller? Amanda-senpai doesn't even attend classes. She always stays in the garage. Hur fan kan hon ens vara kvar här då? I don't know if that's true or not, but what I do know is that she is taking this very seriously. There's no way I let it all end for some stupid reason like insufficient number of members. Det är ett ganska logiskt perspektiv. Jag menar, hade vi vänt på det här istället? Hade vi varit den där jävla trumklubben, trumma-klubben så. First, we have to find the remaining member. Let's try asking that guy. Bara någon random snubbe. Jag vill joina vår klubb. Varför inte? Oh, a glider. What's that? It sounds kind of interesting. Doesn't it? So, do you want to join the club? Oh, but I have my part-time job. Besides, if I get too friendly with you, Eri-chan will get jealous, so I'll have to pass. Men jag sa något mer där som jag missade. Nej. You'll figure something out. It's fine. She'll never know. Yes, she will. Eri-chan has friends in this school, you know. So don't talk with me too much. Wow. You've been like this ever since you got a girlfriend. We're childhood friends, aren't we? What happened to our friendship? Oh, I'm busy with the band, so there's no way. This time we'll be playing live. I'm in the middle of practicing. You're so cold-hearted. Why don't you ask him? I mean. I can't ask him. He's already a member. What? So you guys are hanging out again? So what? Is there something wrong with that? We want you to join us too. Who wanna hang out with this guy? Puh. Han var ju snäll mot oss. Först var han elak, sen snäll och sen blev det bara... You, gross. Don't spit. Damn it, Mabu. You're such a pain in the ass. Hey, Mimari. What? Well, just this time, give it your best shot. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, jeez, just go already. Come on, shoo-shoo. Maba, you idiot. It was no good. So was it my fault after all? No, he's busy with his girlfriend, his part-time job and his band. This guy really makes the most of his youth. In the past, we used to hang out all the time. What are you talking about? If Mabu treated us like we were more important to him than this girlfriend, what do you think would happen? I'm gonna give him the cobra twist until he cries. Well, it can't be helped. Can't be helped. Next is... Oh, that's right. Otter is here too, isn't she? We went to the first year classroom. When upperclassmen came to visit, there was a strange air of tension in the classroom. Oh, what's the matter, Aoi-chan? Achan, Onyo? Oh. Wow, okay. Återigen. I just came to look at you. What is it? No, it's just that this is the first time I've seen you in your uniform. It sure suits you. When I met her yesterday, she was wearing casual clothes. You look so mature. I only said it to tease her. However, oh, sure. However, she went red like she was on fire or something and got really flustered. Don't say that. Oini, I don't really look like mature. Ow. Hey, Aoi, don't tease your junior. Well, I did kind of tease her, but I actually meant what I said, you know. That's even worse. Ao-chan looks cuter, doesn't she? Huh? Me? Yeah, come on. Oini, the uniform suits her better than me. Oh, hardly. Mabel said that I'm a boy on the inside. But her appearance has gotten much cuter, don't you think? When Hotaru looked at me fixedly, with those innocent eyes, I couldn't tell a lie. Yeah, I do think she's gotten cuter. Oi! Oi! Bam. I received an elbow to the ribs. Ouch. Thanks. I think you've gotten quite handsome yourself, Oi. And why am I changing my voice all the time? She said this again in the first year classroom at that. There was no way I wouldn't be embarrassed. The reason why I was looking down was because my ribs hurt though. Hey, we didn't come here to talk about that. Himari, continuing with the momentum, told Hotaru how we were trying to get the members for the Soaring Club. Aoi and Achan, you have entered the same club. Yes, we have. That's why I wondered if you would like to join too. Well... Glance. Hotaru sneaked a peek at me. Huh? No, I'd rather not. Why not? I have to help out at home. Aren't you only helping out on Sundays? Yeah, but still. She replied weakly, but stubbornly. She might have her reasons. Okay, we get it, Hotaru, but if you're interested, come anytime. Yeah. Alltså... Ja, jo. It's finished. Hennes röst är fortfarande den bästa, för den är liksom... Den glömmer jag inte bort och den är lätt att göra. Jag vet inte hur pass stor skillnad det är på röst, alltså hur stor skillnad det faktiskt låter, men... Jag försöker göra några annorlunda röster, men sen så glömmer jag bort dem hela tiden ändå. Sen är klockan mycket nu också, jag vill inte ta i allt för mycket. Jag vill inte sitta mitt i natten och hålla på och prata med mig själv så här, switcha mellan en oh, this is so nice, och så sitter jag där med min vanliga röst. Yeah, it is very nice, you know. Liksom så här, grannarna bara, vad håller han på med? Jag får skaffa ett så här litet ljudisolerat bås typ. Seriöst. Habanezan brought over the cucumber she had crushed into suitable sized pieces using a wooden pestle. Is it really fine to do it like this? Yeah, that way it absorbs the flavor a lot better. We're going to use this cucumber to make a salad. When it's crushed, it absorbs the flavor more easily than if it was cut with a knife. Is there anything else left to do? I think that's it. Okay then. You know, what? We still can't find anyone who wants to join the club. We tried all the people we could think of. I see. Aren't you more interested in it than we are? That time on the Windmill Hill, when we saw the glider flying for the first time. The time she wandered into the garage and saw the real thing up close. The time we made paper airplanes and flew them together. Alla dessa minnen vi har tillsammans under dessa 2 dagar. Det gör ont. Her eyes were always shining like a child's. I couldn't forget that expression on Habanezan's face. I thought this could be her true expression, even though she usually looked sullen or bored. If I joined the club, I'd just cause problems. What do you mean? You wouldn't. Frankly, her joining the club would have been a very welcome development. But I'll soon be... She stopped mid-sentence and pushed her wheelchair forward. Hey, can I ask you a question? No? Why do you want to drop out? I said don't ask me. Huh? Habanezan got taken aback by the sudden realization. It was you after all. You picked up my withdrawal notice. Withdrawal notice? What's that? Does it taste good? Can we have it for tonight's dinner? I played dumb without hesitation. Idiot! Moron! Bully! I hope you get stuck in a ditch and die. With a barrage of sharp parting remarks, Habanezan hurriedly escaped. And like that, så ska vi avsluta avsnittet. Jag ska inte spela in de här avsnitten så här sent på kvällnatten längre, för att det hade varit fint om jag bara hade suttit här och pratat med min vanliga röst, men jag vet inte. Jag vill inte sitta här och göra en massa konstiga röster egentligen när det är mitt i natten. Jag blir lite paranoid att folk hör det då. Särskilt med tanke på att akustiken inte är jättebra här. Jag har inte jättemycket saker på väggarna. Jag vill ha mer saker på väggarna, men jag får fixa det någon gång. Jag får tacka så mycket för att ni tittade på det här avsnittet i alla fall. Så får vi väl se om vi hittar någon medlem sen. Förmodligen de där tvillingarna eftersom att de är 2 karaktärer som vi kan välja i detta spel. Vi har såklart Habanero, Himari, Amane Senpai och sen de här 2 tvillingarna. Det är de 5 vi har att välja mellan. Jag vet fortfarande inte vem jag ska välja först. Jag lutar mig lite grann åt henne, men jag vet inte. Vi får se. Vi får se när det kommer till den punkten. Jag får i alla fall tacka så mycket för att ni tittar på det här avsnittet. Så syns vi i nästa avsnitt. Och tills dess så får ni ha det bra. Så syns vi då. Tack för att ni har tittat. Hej då!